Hi guys, welcome back to the Re-readable podcast. My name is Sammy.
I'm KG.
And today we are having a full book report. We are going to talk book news. We are going to talk recent releases we've read. We are going to be talking about upcoming books we're super excited about. Not just like 2025, but like, in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months. So there will be plenty of like fall Christmas books that we will get to later. But just what's going on right now in the world, of the book world, not just the world, the book world.
I'm pretty excited.
I'm pretty pumped too.
We have a lot to talk about.
Yeah. Our book report on things that we've been going over, things we've been reading. Do you want to start us out on recent releases you've read?
Yeah, absolutely. So do you want me to go like one by one and we start with each book or just list them?
Whatever you want.
Okay. Well, how about we start off with a bang?
Let me hear it.
We just recently read, both of us, The Favorites.
Ooh, yep.
And we talked about this in our episode, I think last week.
Yeah, I think it was last week.
Yeah. That we had been reading it and that we would cycle back on our thoughts about the book. So it's by Lane Fargo.
Yeah, let's start strong with this one.
But do you want to start us off and share what you thought?
Well, let's just say, making good podcast here.
Exactly.
We had different opinions. I know you guys probably think that we have all of the same opinions about everything all the time. We do not.
Yes.
The Favorites, and I am in the minority here, according to the Goodreads. I am in the minority, but I didn't like it very much.
That's okay.
It was, I know the point it was trying to make, and I get it. But the characters were insufferable. I couldn't root for anyone. I was exhausted and I was in it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I was in it and read and listened the whole way through.
You can't put it down no matter what you feel about it.
Yeah, no matter what you feel, you cannot drop the book.
It's crazy.
But I couldn't root for anyone. And after the Olympics, I won't ruin anything for you.
It did go downhill from there.
It went downhill. And I was fuming. I was texting KG because she had read it before I did. And I was furious.
It's okay. Reading is subjective, so you don't have to.
You're right.
It's okay.
I loved the sports aspect, obviously. Yeah. I loved the writing style. Like,
it was so cool.
It was my first, like, kind of documentary, like, point of view I've read before, which was really cool. It was super fun. But listen, I love drama. I love to, like, watch reality TV like the rest of us. Like, I'm just a girl after all.
Absolutely.
But I couldn't. It's
okay.
It surpassed my threshold of drama.
I get that. I loved it.
Opposite over here.
I thought it was so unique. And it kind of what you said, it was really my first documentary style book. Great Big Beautiful Life was kind of there, but not to this extent. Yeah. This was like totally different. Like
it wasn't an interview. It was an interview, but it wasn't, but it was like you were watching the documentary. It was literally
like the script of what they were saying. So it was very different. And I loved that aspect of it. I loved how she brought in things that were happening at the same time, like pop culture moments, things like that. I thought was so fun to me. And so we already talked about the Olympic scene that she's talking about. That was our first Olympics. The second time to go to the Olympics, she starts talking about Taylor Swift's album coming out.
Yeah, I can never fault anyone for talking about Taylor Swift.
And I vividly remember watching that Olympics with my parents. And then when she started talking about stuff that was happening at that time, and then them listening to Red because it had just come out, I got that album for Christmas that year. So it was just like things like that I was like, oh my gosh, I remember 2014.
Right. Can relate
like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So I really like that aspect of it, but I will agree the drama was crazy.
Toxic.
None of the characters are great, but I felt like that's why I ended up having to give it 4.5 stars. And I think I didn't like any of the characters, but it's such good writing to me because I could not put it down. I have thought about this book. I finished it like 2 weeks ago and I still think about it like every day. Like, I'll think about stuff that happened in it, and I really liked it, and I felt like it was very unique. But yeah, the reason, I don't know what else to say about it, I just really enjoyed it. I thought it was so fun, so unique. I've never read an ice skating book like that. So Ice Dance,
Ice Dance,
excuse me.
Which was super unique.
It was so cool. Yeah. I think I really liked that, and I felt like even though I didn't love the characters, she didn't want you to like them. And so I think
didn't.
I reflected on it and I was like, she made you feel so passionately about them, and I feel like that's good writing, that she could make you feel such strong emotions
I agree with
about
that.
them. So I ended up being okay with that, but I agree. I thought it was maybe going to be a 5-star read for me.
It started that way for me too. It started strong.
It starts strong, guys. But then the Olympic scene that it's afterwards.
I wish I would have read nothing
about,
else after
from
that.
that point on, it just kind of went down. Right after that scene happened, I literally thought to myself,
steam is coming out my ears right now.
It's not going to be a 5-star for me.
So
it's not going to be a
about
5-star. Should we just spoil, or are we trying to keep the spoiler free?
I'm going to spoil free.
Okay,
like, let's let you have your own opinion, because I want you guys to tell me if anyone is on my side. I will say in our book club, we were split down the middle. So I did have someone on my team, but of people I know on Goodreads, we are in the minority over here.
It's okay. I think everyone should read it though. It's so good. I think, it's just so unique. I don't really know what else to say for trying to keep it spoiler free.
Trope warning. I think for which kind of can be spoilery, but like there was plenty of like miscommunication. And there was cheating, which was something that was not what we like to see. And I think that what made it worse is that it was just like revenge and like spiteful. But
which is why it didn't end up getting a 5-star for me.
I agree. So that is a trope in there, maybe even a trigger warning.
We put everything on the guide, so if you guys want to get a full rundown of the book, then feel free to check our reading guide.
So we'll try and keep it spoiler free.
I think it's a great summer read because you're really not going to be able to put it down. It was
if you want something to
it was wild,
literally encapsulate you for like 24 hours straight,
crazy,
you will be invested.
Another thing that got it not 5 stars to me, not to keep rambling about it,
tell me,
but it's that they had miscommunication, like what you were saying. Even there was never a moment where I was like, they've finally aired out everything and they've had a conversation and everything is fine.
They did it never.
It never happened.
It never happened.
The whole book. And I just felt
but did with other characters.
As readers, we deserved that after the trek that
there was no groveling either. For anyone that loves a grovel out there, it didn't exist. And I am furious about it.
It was it was crazy. So so those things, the Olympic scene, and then that factor is what cost it a 5-star for me. But it's still,
it costs a lot of stars for me.
Please read it, and please, if you have already read it, comment down below or send us a DM or something, because we would love to talk about this book. We have been having the most fun conversations debating about this book.
And everyone in our book club had a different favorite character, because there's a lot of characters in the book. So that was also super unique, and I would love to know what other people's favorite characters are.
Let us know who your favorites were. Wait,
I will say mine is Ellis.
See, I keep going back and forth on who my favorite is.
Ellis is unapologetically himself, and that is what I respected, because even if he was about the drama, he was unapologetic.
He was
about
100% honest.
He was authentic the whole time.
He was authentic. I think I would say my favorite character was either Ellis or Kat. I had a lot of sympathy for Kat at the end. I know you did not feel that way about her, but I felt for her a lot by the end. All right,
the favorites. Really, we started strong.
That's a fun one to start out juicy.
Yeah, that was juicy. So if you haven't read it, please let us know. If you do, and if you have, also let us know.
It was so good.
Do you want to tell me about your recent arc that you've been reading?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so update. I just finished last night, actually, the Carissa Broadbent, her new book that's coming out in August. So we got so blessed. We got to read it early, which I was so excited. It's been one of my most anticipated reads of the year. And so, wait, what's it called? I was like, wait a minute. Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk, I think is what it's called.
This is your
We're going with it.
Yep.
That's what it's called. And so I just finished it, like I said, and I liked it, but I feel like it did not live up to the first 2 for me.
Okay.
But
I remember seeing your rating. Yep.
So the way she's setting up this series, I think, is super unique. But she's doing 6 books total from the series, but there's 3 houses. So kind of like Crescent City, you know, how there's like House of Blood and House of Flame and Shadow,
House of Earth and Blood, Sky and Breath, Flame and Shadow. I got you.
Blood.
Yep, I do it all the time.
Okay,
like first one, second one, third one.
Exactly. But there's like 3 different houses, and so she's doing 2 books per house.
Okay.
And per couple.
Okay.
So this was the final book on House of Shadow.
Got it.
And so I feel like the House of Night were the first two, and they were unparalleled to me. Like, they were so good, and so I felt like I just haven't liked these two as much as those two, but this one was better than the third one.
Okay.
I will say.
Okay. You didn't love the third one.
No. I just feel like there's some stuff where they like have to go to the underworld and stuff like that, and I just don't think that is for me. And I
get it.
I think she's a phenomenal writer. She has some of the most unique stories I've ever read in my life. So I do feel like with fantasy, we're getting to this point where we've talked about this and been like, this just felt like Hunger Games, Divergent, and ACOTAR. They just tried to pull pieces from. We've read this before, you know.
Right.
Her books, I never feel that way.
Okay.
Which I feel like I have to give to her.
Sometimes it gets really hard to read fantasy. You have to have a lot of palate cleansers in between because it's just like, okay, we've done this before.
It's just the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, so hers, I will say, I don't think that plot is for me, but it was one of the most unique stories I've ever read.
Okay.
And I felt like it was a good conclusion to
I
the
love
two
that.
of them.
Okay. I will say I also had an arc recently that I was super excited about.
It's
so
cute,
if
too.
you ever were wondering, I read a sports romance. I know, crazy. This one is from the Aston Archer series and it is out now. So it's in the, like I said, Aston Archer series. I think this one's called Make Your Change. And they all have like a different like make your move, make your play, make your change. It's cute. Something like super unique I think about this one, like this series in particular, is like a lot of like sports romances, obviously it's like a team aspect and it's like the found family and stuff, but this one I think is super unique because they all are like actual grown-ups. Like I feel like sometimes it's like,
I like that.
Like, okay, they've been like the playboy or they've been like whatever and they're like single and there's no kids, and like every single book has had kids involved in some way, whether it was like a single mom or I am dying. Callie, if you are out there, please hear me. I will take the next arc. I'll take it yesterday. Please. It is about one of the other brothers who was actually the brother of the past book. His name is Caleb. And Caleb, we've talked. This is going to be the 5th book in the series. And we have seen him the whole time, and he's a single dad because his wife passed away. I am so excited for his story because I just know he deserves it so much. He is like the most steady player like and friend, and he like is raising his, I believe is his daughter. I think he had a daughter, and he's raising the kid by himself, and like it's gonna be a nanny. He's gonna fall in love with the nanny because like the older woman that used to watch him, there's like a family friend. Everything is set up, and I am so excited. But the last one was also just as good. It was like a secret child that like from like a one-night stand from like way in their past, and like comes back 7 years later, and it's a bit of a time gap, but it was super sweet. The guys in the series are super tender, but I just feel like it's like more grown up because of the kids. And I feel like you don't see that in every hockey romance or sports romance or just in general. Maybe like one kid in like the whole series, but every single one of them become parents, which is like
I kind of like that.
It's different. Like and at first I was kind of like, are all of these gonna have parents? Are all of them have kids? And then I'm kind of like, I like this. Like, they're all growing up. They're all grown up.
You have a kid,
right?
It probably feels more relatable to you.
Yeah, I think that's probably part of it. But loved it, Callie. Great job. Aston Archer series. Recommend.
I'm going to read them.
You have to. I love them.
I promise.
I love them, and they're also on the guide for anyone that's interested because there are some spicy chapters.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's great. I think all the ones that we've just talked about, we've tried to be doing good, and I think they're all on the guide. Yeah. They all are. I
love that. Another one while I'm talking about hockey that just came out. Stephanie Archer, 5-star. I would give it 7 stars, 8 stars, 20 stars. I loved it. We've also been seeing this setup in this series for a while, the Vancouver Storm series. This is Stephanie Archer. The book is Gloves Off. It was fantastic. Everything was tied up perfectly. Like, you know how sometimes there's like these loose threads that you're like, well, why did we bring that up if we didn't do anything with it? Nothing. Like, no notes. I had no notes. It was so good. And we've seen the two of them more or less. It was very enemies to lovers. They've hated each other. Like, their whole, like relationship that we've seen play out in the other 3 books.
Wow.
And they're, like, in the same
Big
friend
lead
group.
up.
But it's so much lead up. But they're, like, in the same friend group. And they just, like, hate each other. Like, one-word answers. And we find out why. Which is, you know, obviously, like, a big, like, point. But then they end up having to have, like, a marriage of convenience because he's about to lose his green card. And she needs to get her inheritance for something. And it's so good. And there were so many layers to the characters, but the female main character, she was also a soccer coach and, like, played college soccer.
Cute.
And so for those of you that don't know me, I don't coach anymore, but I used to coach, and I was also a college soccer player. And I feel like that just doesn't get any love. And I was like, you know what? That's my girl right there. That's my girl.
I haven't read anything like
me
that.
either.
No.
Literally me either. It's always the guys. And so I was like, that's right, sister. Like, go after it. So I loved it. If you haven't read her series, they're on Kindle Unlimited. I also talked about the Queen's Cove series recently in another podcast episode for summer reading. I love Stephanie Archer. Like, I recommend her all the time.
I love
that. Just another hockey one for those of you that were wondering.
I love
But that one just came out. It's really good.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else you got?
Oh, okay. Next one on our list of recent releases is Slipstream by Madge Merrill. We talked about this one in our summer episode.
Yeah.
This is the one that we were wanting to read. It's F1 romance, which we've never read before. And
I'm getting into all the miscellaneous
oh my
sports.
gosh,
I'm so excited.
It's been so much fun. So me and my husband have been going on a deep dive into F1 after watching the movie. We are like
so
binging.
Good.
It's so
the movie
good.
was great.
The movie is so good. If you haven't seen it, here's your plug to go see it.
Yep.
I kind of thought it was going to be dumb. I'm not going to lie. My husband was like, I want to do this. And his friend was going. And I was like, do you really want me to go with you to see this movie? And he was like, yeah, I think you could like it.
It was really giving Top Gun Maverick.
And it's by the same people. That's what sold me.
There it is.
By the same people that did Top Gun Maverick. So I said, oh, I'm going. I'll go. I had the best time. I loved it.
It was great.
Now, Sammy and I are F1 gals.
Yep.
Who would have known?
I'm getting ready to start the documentary too. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah. We've already gone through a whole season and a half of this documentary. It is so good also. So I'm loving it. So anyway, it's really fun. I'm about halfway through. I'm enjoying it so far. It's our first book. If you saw my Goodreads update, the craziest thing is this past weekend was the Silverstone Grand Prix race, which is in London. And the first race in the book is that one.
Oh my gosh, what a perfect time to be
what a perfect time to start
reading
this book.
I love.
Isn't that crazy?
That's great.
So I was so excited about that. So I thought that was so fun. So I'm really enjoying it so far.
Yeah, I'm literally going to take it out of her hands when she's done.
I'm trying to read it so fast.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. So it's been cute so far. I want to read another one after this.
Yeah, no, I've already got like 3 different series lined up on my Goodreads. I'm ready because I'm trying to I would never take a break from hockey, but I try in my head, I try to read books on their season.
Yes.
So baseball, I'd read right now. Football, I'm holding off until August. Hockey, I'm going to give it a couple of beats because we just finished. I'm going to read something else.
Yep.
Though I found another good series today and I'm really thinking about not doing it, but I think I'm going to move on to a Western after my next book. Good. The F1 books I can read right now.
There you go.
So
that's absolutely true. Their season is long though.
Yeah.
It's till December.
That's like hockey. It's like the whole year except for 2 months.
Because they have 2 races a month or something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it goes to December.
So
you have a while to read it and it'll still be in season.
That's right. I'll be good. That's the hack. Sports hack. It's fine.
Exactly. Okay, wait. What's the next
one? Say You'll Remember Me.
Talk about this one.
Okay, I'm currently reading. You guys know if you follow me on any social media that I've been in an Abby Jimenez nose dive. Where have I been? I'm so glad that you were read them, Sam.
She's
and I'm
so talented.
So talented.
Yeah.
Her books are just they're so unique and they're woven together so beautifully. And this is what I think people mean by an interconnected standalone, because sometimes it's just well, these are 3 brothers and they're all in the same town, and I get the small town romance, whatever, but this is so unique, and they barely know each other, but just enough that they're still tied in some way. loved it, but they're heavy.
Oh,
She deals with some heavy topics. Well, the one we're talking about now, Say You'll Remember Me, is her most recent
It just came
release.
out last month before?
I believe so.
Yeah.
And I just am working myself up to the emotional breakdown that I'm about to have. Like I'm almost like afraid of reading it because I know that I'm just going to be like beside myself.
I did get choked up.
Oof.
Yeah.
There's been times already I'm choked up. I'm only halfway through.
Yeah, her books are really good. So she has one who her mom abandoned her at a young age. Another book that talks about her brother is on the donor list for a kidney, right?
Yeah, he needs a kidney.
Yeah. So he's on dialysis, not doing well. She has another one where well, I won't say that one because I think it gives away a huge plot point. But there's another one the one that Sammy's reading right now, So You'll Remember Me, her mom has dementia. Oh. And so it's like each one, and then she has her other series where a girl struggles with like endometriosis. And so I think as a girl, that's a really real thing.
Yeah.
She has another one that I won't say because it spoils a big thing, but it's a pretty heavy topic. And then she has another one where this one was my favorite in the other series that she has, but the main girl thinks that she has MS. Oh. Isn't it MS?
I don't know. I haven't read the other ones.
Yeah, disease. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but she writes them with such care.
Yes.
Like I don't know where, like,
yeah.
I don't know how, like, I don't know if she's experienced all of these things, which I couldn't imagine she's dealt with all of this. I would, like, poor thing if she has.
Yeah.
But it's such, like, heavy things to take such good care of. Mm-hmm. So if you're someone that's like, you hear us say, like, this book has, like, a mom that's dealing with dementia, like, I don't think that that's something that
it doesn't get talked about very much in books.
I don't think so either, and I don't think it would be something that you should steer away from, because I think she is so gentle with it, and is really taking good care of the story.
And they're funny, so like not every chapter is a tearjerker. Like I will be laughing out loud sometimes. Like, she's it's really good,
really good. Another great thing, or like something I know you relate to a lot, is this book is a lot of long distance. Yes. Like their relationship is almost exclusively long distance, which I know you can relate to.
Yeah, me and my husband dated long distance the whole time, and I feel like that doesn't ever get a moment in a romance book. Yeah, I don't think I've ever read a long distance romance because I feel like it's hard to portray in a book. And I think she does a really good job.
I agree.
It was very, her books are like a release. They're like therapeutic release, almost like.
They are. Okay, I'll have more to report on Say You'll Remember Me, because I'm halfway through, and she's going to give you more of Slipstream at some point.
Yeah. But I really liked Say You'll Remember Me. Yeah. This one got kind of mixed reviews, I know, when it came out, but I know I'm kind of biased. I think
because it is so unique.
Yes. And I know I'm biased because I did date long distance, and I think that's not for everybody, but I really enjoyed it. Yeah. And I liked both of them.
I'm loving it so far.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm at the Abby Jimenez train.
Oh, same.
Another new release that is out right now is the Rewind It Back, which is from the Windy City series, which if you know me at all, you know that is like half of my personality right now. So good. I loved. I think will love, especially. I can't wait for KG to start it. This is such a good series if you are wanting to dabble into sports romance, because, and I've said this a million times and I'll say it again like a broken record, it's 5 different books. There's 2 baseball, 2 hockey, and 1 basketball, and it's just this really unique friend group, and it's not like just one team, which I think makes it very unique. But sorry if you see us giggling on the YouTube, my daughter just woke up from her nap and she's like making eyes at us from across the room. But it's so unique. But this last one, we've seen this character through all 5 books just be like the boy that just wants to have love, like he just wants to be a part of something, and then we get to figure out more of his backstory, obviously with his POV, and then we see this in Just Like You Like, a second chance romance with a dual timeline, KG's bread and butter.
I'm always ready for that.
And so we get to see this like build up, and it was so good. the Rhodes brothers are still my favorite in the series, but it was such a beautiful ending to the Windy City series, and I recommend.
I can't wait to read it.
Okay, so after we went back, I am obsessed with Windy City series, but we're gonna move on, and we're gonna go to the newest Emily Henry release, which is Great Big Beautiful Life.
I loved it.
So this is again another one of those
split down the middle.
I didn't love it, but why don't you tell me first what you loved?
I feel like Emily Henry doesn't miss for me. I know you've only loved.
Feel like Book Lovers is the only hit for me.
I loved Funny Story. I loved Book Lovers. I loved People We Meet on Vacation. You haven't read that one yet, though.
I haven't. I think I kind of gave up.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, I thought this one was really fun. It was a unique take for her. She's never really branched out. I feel like she's kind of stuck to her lane.
Different. Yeah.
And she really did branch out, and I thought it was really good. There was her POV, the main character, but then also the girl that they were interviewing too, which I thought was a unique
I almost found Margaret was her name?
Yeah.
I almost found her story more compelling.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. It was juicy.
Definitely juicy. I wanted more of her, but also less of the stories of her they told, if that makes sense.
Yeah, until the end it was really good. Yeah. I agree.
I wanted her in Cosmo's story.
Yes.
That's what I wanted the most of anything.
100%. Yeah, I do feel like this male main character from this book was Emily's worst, personally. This Wall had more personality than him, low-key.
I think she did him a disservice not having his POV.
I agree with you 100%. I don't think I would have felt that way had he had his POV.
I agree.
Yeah, but I still really enjoyed it. I loved the storm scene.
Oh, the storm scene was cute.
It was cute.
It was cute. It was sweet of him to go, and
it was cute
in the rain, and her not answering her phone. That was cute. I agree.
I liked it. It was 4 stars for me. I know Sammy did not. I don't remember
what my rating was. It was less than 4 stars.
But if you read it, let us know. I feel like it's been a polarizing book. You either really liked it or you hated it.
And I know that there's also a camp of people that it's like really similar to another book that I haven't read.
I haven't read that either.
Was it Seven Husbands Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo?
Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Woo, just butchered that name. Sorry, guys. But I've heard there's another camp of people that are just like, it's the same book. It's a ripoff, which I have no stake in that because I have no idea.
I haven't read it, but it was a unique thing for me.
It was unique. It was definitely it was the first book I've read that, like, with that interview kind of looking back and then the female main character's point of view, which it was an interview style, I think, but it also just kind of felt like a dual timeline.
It did.
Like, that's, I think, a big difference between that and The Favorites.
Yes, 100%.
Is The Favorites was like a documentary, like where the Great Big Beautiful Life just almost was like a dual timeline.
I agree with you. That's a good way to sum it.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
It was all right. It was not my favorite. Book Lovers is still at the top of my Emily Henry pyramid.
I agree. It's still her best book.
Still going strong up there. Yeah, those are my guys. That's my favorite. I love that one.
Ooh, I like this next one.
Okay, this one, if you have not heard us talk about it, we are obsessed with Lila Sage. And her most recent and the wrap up in the Rebel Blue Ranch series, sad. I want it never to end.
She did say she's writing a novella.
It's true.
Which
I love. Yep. That's the same with Windy City. There's another novella coming up of one of the coaches, which are like,
I didn't know that. Ooh, okay, that makes me
so
excited. That's
exciting.
exciting.
But Wild and Wrangled is Lila Sage's most recent release in the Rebel Blue Ranch series, and
I loved it.
I
loved it.
It's not my favorite.
One.
I was gonna say, again, look at us with all the different opinions tonight.
It was my favorite one in the series.
Can I tell you why it was your favorite?
Yes, I know.
Dual timeline, second chance romance.
What
can we say? I'm the same. I'm enemies to lovers, sports, check.
I do.
We like what we like.
To lovers, and I keep thinking it's my favorite, but then I pick my favorite book, so I kind of don't think it is. I think Second Chance Romance is my favorite.
I think it might be. If I had to say from the outside opinion, it might be.
I think it is. I agree with you. Besides Book, Borrow, and Steal, I do feel like I picked those. Yep, you're right.
It might be.
And Book Lovers.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll always have book lovers.
Oh yeah.
We'll always have it.
That's
but
funny.
Wild and Wrangled, was so cute.
It was so good.
It was really sweet. And anytime Chili's is brought up, I
forgot about that.
love him and Isaiah Rhodes bringing in Chili's. My favorites. I love those boys. But Wild and Wrangled was such a sweet,
really good
second
conclusion.
chance. Yeah, it was such a good conclusion. I agree to the Rebel Blue Ranch series, and I thought it was so unique that like it really did revolve around this family, but these two were almost like outsiders to the family, and were still brought in. Like it was so good.
I loved it, and she had an epilogue at the end that tied everything in back even from the first book that I thought was perfect, so good, and it really,
I was living in that epilogue.
It was really good.
It was so tender.
Yeah, that book was fabulous to me.
Yeah, it was not my favorite of the series, but it was
where
really
would you
sweet.
Rank it out of the 4?
Out of the 4, hold on, I gotta look at them. Lost and Lassoed is number 1, obviously.
I think you're gonna rate it 3rd.
Lost and Lassoed is number 1. I loved Gus and Cam's
That's
story.
my second favorite.
It was so good. Man, I would rate it Lost and Lassoed, Done and Dusted, Wild and Wrangled, and then Swift and Saddled, just because I think, sorry Ava, but I think Ava, that's her name, yeah. I think she was my least favorite of all of the girls, and it just, which was sad because I really liked Wes a lot, and I felt like his story was so compelling too, especially with like opening up the guest house. I almost called it a B&B. The guest house on the ranch. I just thought it was such a compelling story because it was just like a little bit different for the ranch. It wasn't like I'm doing horses and I'm running the ranch.
And he gets overlooked the most out of all the siblings.
I agree.
So I felt like I really liked that.
Yeah. That's probably my ranking. What would you rank the series?
I think I would go Wild and Wrangled, Lost and Lassoed, Done and Dusted, Swift and Saddled.
Yep,
okay, so we only have the 2 flops.
Yeah, just the 2. That's good. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. So, Wild and Wrangled.
It's a really good series.
That was Wild and Wrangled. Yeah, that was the most recent. It was great.
I think last
month before last, sometime recently.
Like that. Super recently.
Yeah, but it was a great conclusion to the series.
And she's doing a spin-off series this fall in October, maybe something like that.
Yeah,
and there will be some overlap, kind of what she said about characters. So I'm excited.
I'm excited to see who's gonna pop up. We love an Easter egg.
Yeah.
The last one, I think this one's you.
Yeah. Okay, so this is The Love Haters by Catherine Center. I think it also came out last month. I really enjoy Catherine Center, and I really enjoy her writing. The Bodyguard has been one of my favorite reads of this year, and I really am liking her. This book was not as good to me, but I think her writing was just as good. Like, she's hilarious. I was cackling reading
I'm
this
excited
book.
to read it.
I think you should still read it because it's closed door. Her books are really good.
The main reason I'm excited to read it.
But they're also unique. Kind of what we're talking about. I feel like Sammy and I read so much that sometimes it does feel like copy and paste of the same thing.
Right.
And so I feel like it's refreshing to me when you get something new. And so this one was about, she's a videographer and she's filming a commercial for the Coast Guard.
Okay.
I have never read
That's the most random thing I've ever heard.
Yes, and so he's a Coast Guard rescue swimmer.
Wait,
and so
what?
It was so unique.
Why have I never heard any of this before?
I have never read anything like that. So she gets so many points for unique.
I love that. Yeah.
I loved
something
him.
that's not copy and paste. I'm here for.
I thought he was a fantastic male main character. Funny, cute personality, like a really good heart. Obviously, if he's a rescue swimmer. He's a great guy.
Wait, this is slowly moving its way all the way to the top right now.
You definitely need to read it.
Is it Kindle Unlimited? Did you say that?
Nerves a little bit. I kind of don't know.
It's okay.
You might. Well, we got an arc of it. I mean, we have it. That's why
so
we read it. Yeah, so we have it. But she got on my nerves a little bit. She struggles with body image a lot. And I am all for a girl. I think every girl, you are lying if you have said that at some point you didn't struggle with some sort of bodily insecurity. I think we all have. But it was almost a bigger plot point than the romance. And I by the end, I was like, girly, like we can't be a victim forever. Like we have to be.
We need to see growth.
We have to move on a little bit.
Yeah.
Like
I understand
Yeah.
that. That's like sometimes like this just like it's not the same but similar as like the self-sabotaging stuff. It's just like
exactly.
okay guys, like we've got it. Like it's strung along too long.
And it got to that point for me with her, but I still feel like it wrapped up nicely.
Okay.
And it was seriously one of the most unique plot points I've ever read in a romance book.
Okay.
So, love Catherine Center. I thought this was great. I'll read anything she comes out with now.
We love clean
honestly.
romances.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's our book report for right now. Some of our big name books that we've read. We've read some others. So if you check out like our Goodreads and stuff, you would be able to like catch up with what we're reading and what we're into. But we also want to talk about with our book news, some new books that are coming out soon. Do you have any ones you want to add to the upcoming list?
Sure. So we've talked a little bit about, I think it was in our, I don't remember what episode, but we talked about some that are coming out like through the rest of the remaining of the year. We tried to narrow these down into like really
Great
upcoming
point.
releases. So,
Yes.
like within the next month to 2 months,
Yeah.
they're coming out. So my one, I think all of these are yours except for this one. I have one.
Got you.
It comes out, most of the books that I've been really anticipating this year have already come out. So this is my one, and it comes out July 15th, so literally in like a week from when we're recording this. And it's the sequel to, if you guys read last fall, Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, I think is what it's called.
That was not me. I did not read that with you. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's right. Never mind. It was so good. It was the perfect fall book, so cozy. I had a lot of skepticism going into this book.
It did look cute, and
It
I was
surprised
interested. I
me.
just read other things.
It was so good. It
Yeah.
was really good. And so it was one of my biggest surprise books from last year. So
Okay.
I'm really excited to see this one. This one's called Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. So I'm pretty excited about it.
And this is the
can't
sequel.
wait. The sequel, yeah.
Okay. Is it also giving fall vibes, or is it like
a
little bit-
I think I'm
Okay.
gonna wait to read it till like September.
yeah, I'll say like end of August, September. I got you. Okay.
I'm very much, after we get through summer camp, because both of our husbands work in student ministry, I'm fall. I already am ready for my fall hand soaps and pumpkins. I'm not gonna
I
lie
get
to
you. Yeah. Especially living in Orlando, like
Oh, I know where
Disney becomes
Oh yeah, but Disney for real.
Disney becomes Halloween in like August 1st. So it's basically like it's fall now.
I kind of am with them.
As soon as football season starts, I'm like, well,
And
here we are.
that's really soon.
Yep, and that's literally next month. I'm so excited.
So yep. Fall.
But other releases that we have coming up that I'm really excited about, Molly Goins, I think is how I pronounce her last name. If not, forgive me. I loved her first book in this series. I believe it was called Picture Us. And this one is called Coach Me, and we get like teased about it in the first book, and we meet the boy. It's like a single dad with a nanny. We love the trope.
cute.
That's very much giving a sports like romance trope. But it's called Coach Me. It comes out on my birthday, August 15th, which I am so
Oh my
excited
gosh.
about. I literally was like, this is the best birthday present ever, because it was such a cute book, the first one, and I'm so excited for the rest of the series. But the first one, or this one is, like I said, single dad. I think he was on the team from what I remember, and something happened where he's now having to coach, and so he's coaching, and then I want to say that it's this like a sibling or someone from the first book. I believe it's the guy from the first book's sibling is now going to become the nanny.
Oh.
And I don't remember if she was a teacher or what. I should have done a lot more research on it, I suppose. But I'm excited. I love a single dad nanny trope. I'm all for it. So Coach Me. I'm pumped. Baseball, sports romance.
Love it.
Another one is going to be Piper Hale, which is July 25th. So that's a little bit sooner.
Really soon?
That one is The Mistake You Crave. She has a whole series. This is the third one, and it's they all start the same way, I believe. But The Mistake You Crave is her newest one coming out. The first two were really cute. The second one was like a Christmas, like snowed in romance. So of course I was obsessed. This one, the picture on the cover looks like it's in Vegas. So I'm going to go ahead and predict that there must be some kind of like got married in Vegas, like kind of deal. So I don't know what it's all about, but I'm very excited. I loved Piper Hale so far. I thought her books were really cute. So that one comes out July 25th. And then another huge one, which comes out September 9th, which
That's
is
my
like...
anniversary.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna remember these dates so well. Another huge one coming out, which I included in the like 2 months because we're like right on the 2 month cusp with that one, is an Elsie Silver book called Wild Card, and it's the fourth and I believe final book in the Rose Hill series, which I have not personally read yet, but I have read one of her other, the Chestnut Spring series, and I think I actually am gonna start the other series. There's 3. I think I'm gonna start the other one actually maybe next week, and then I'm gonna do the Rose Hill series closer to the release.
KU, aren't they?
They are on KU, and I already bought some of them for my bookshelf. Even though
you gotta have the trophies.
I gotta have the trophy. Read it on KU, gotta have the trophy.
That's right. That's
period.
right.
So those are some of the ones that we're like most looking forward to right now, but something else we want to talk about.
I'm really excited
it's
about
just
this.
some just overall book news, because who doesn't love a little book gossip around the town?
Ooh.
What do you want to start us with?
Okay, so this is kind of only for me, but I'm hoping that some of you guys have watched this. But the Summer I Turned Pretty the final season starts next week, and I am beside myself. I'm so excited.
I just never got into it.
Did you ever try to watch it or no?
I don't know. I can't remember if it was that or Outer Banks. And I just like
Outer Banks is not that good, but this is kind of good.
Okay, you're convincing me, but I feel like I would need to read the books and I haven't read them.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. The first book is pretty different from the show, but I'm glad they made the changes for the show.
Okay.
So I think that you could watch it.
All right.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
But I cannot wait. Let us know if you're a Jeremiah or a Conrad girly, because it's about 2 brothers. I don't know if you know
I have heard all about it from
Okay.
my girlies at school.
Oh, I was talking with my small group girlies. I lead a 7th grade small group on Sundays, and they're pumped for this show, and we're pretty divided right now over what team we're on. So
is this the last season?
Yeah, this is the final season. There's 3 books, so this is the final one. No more after this.
Dang.
So I need you to watch this like ASAP, so we can debate.
I'm excited. Okay.
I am very mad because they're only releasing an episode a week.
Ugh.
And when I just feel like you're not TV, you know?
Right.
That's me. I feel like the
I get what
moment
you're
you went on a
saying.
streaming service,
You just gotta
you're not
throw
a
'em out in
TV
bulk.
channel.
Yep.
So I need you to just release them at once.
I got you.
So I'm kind of already dying at that thought, but that's okay.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, but I can't wait.
Okay.
I really need you to watch them.
Okay. Maybe I'll put it on my list. Well, speaking of TV shows, and this one's more just for me, but I'm gonna make it for you.
I am gonna read this
I'm
before the
gonna
show.
make you.
100%, I promise. Right here.
The
right
off-campus series,
Yes.
Elle Kennedy. They already released set photos with the Briar U posters.
Wait, I have
am
not seen that.
I'm gonna show you as soon as we're done.
Okay, wait, I want to see.
I am like kicking my feet. I am so excited. This was one of my. This I think is another great intro to sports romance.
Oh yeah.
I still compare the MMCs to Garrett Graham. Like I am obsessed with him.
Is he in the first book?
He's in the first book. He is
There's
the
a
first
guy
one
that I like that I saw was casted for this show, but I don't know who he plays. Did you ever watch? This is so random, not to take a turn.
No, tell
but
me.
Did you watch the TV show that Disney Plus did for National Treasure?
No,
Oh, okay.
but I would love to. What?
It got canceled, and I was so sad about it.
that's
It was only
disappointing.
one season. And
I feel like all of the shows I
good.
like on Disney Plus get
They
canceled.
canceled the good
I'm
ones.
pretty annoyed by it.
Pretty upset at you, Disney. I wish you would have kept the show going.
The basketball one with John Stamos.
Yes.
Sorry, we're sidetracked right now.
So sidetracked, but for real.
I
But he
loved
was
that one.
cute in this show.
Okay.
He was like the funny
Wait.
best friend.
I need to know who you're talking
And
about.
he's been in a Broadway show this summer. I saw it pop up on my For You page, and I was like, I didn't know you could sing.
Okay, shoot, you're telling me more than I.
So
I need to know what character he is.
I don't know. We'll figure out. I don't know his name.
Okay.
But I know his face.
Well, speaking of cast, while we're talking about that, that
Yeah.
is a hot debate right
I
now.
know, but I
It
saw
is-
him and I was like, oh, he'll be fine.
I will tell you from someone that has read the books and has been obsessed with the books, when the fans were fan casting, we really put together a big roster, and it looked pretty good. And I will say, trust the process. I'm not going to hate on any of these people. It's their job, whatever. But I will say that when I first saw the images, I was in the camp that was low-key a little disappointed. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Because my boy John Tucker is supposed to be a redhead. I'm pulling this off of my shelf right now.
Dang. Okay, I wonder.
It doesn't really show
guy
it.
that casted him.
But he is supposed to be a redhead, and he is supposed to be a, like, I believe Texas little twangy country boy. And that is just not what was given. That's not going to go back on my shelf right now. That was just not what we were given. And I don't.
What does the guy look like?
Not like that. And I feel like this guy is going to do great. I don't know him personally, and I'm not here to judge him. But it was just not what I had mentally in my mind. And so I am trying to trust the process.
Dang, watch it be the guy that I've just been talking about.
Yeah, it probably is.
That's why
now that I've said it.
Look like.
But I've started to see more come out, and like I will say it has been so cute to watch, especially the guys. I will say Wellesley,
Cute.
perfect. She looked great. And I think the guy for Garrett Graham also looks good. The other ones were just like not what I had put up in my mind because of all these fan casts.
Right.
So like that's mostly on me than it is on anyone. But I will say the boys have been just like so good on like their Instagrams, especially dealing with so much criticism before anything's even come out, which I feel bad for them. But they've like been posting stuff of them getting ready and doing like hockey training and doing and like reading their specific books, and it's just been like really cute.
That's
so
cute.
I will say at first I was a bit of a hater and I was a little sad, but I am, I'm here. I'm trusting the process. I think that they're going to do a great job. Elle Kennedy's a part of it, so I know that's not just
she won't do it.
She's not going to do us dirty. I don't think Amazon will do us dirty, and I am so excited.
Amazon's kind of the perfect place to be doing the show. They're the ones who do the summer art during.
I was gonna say, I feel like they're low key like the new CW.
Kinda. You're right.
I'm kind of here for it.
They're kind of doing a great job.
So all of this to say, I know I was a little bit of a hater, so that's on me, but I'm pretty pumped about the off-campus series. And right now, or last I checked, like a couple weeks ago, they were on Kindle Unlimited, so check it.
When's the show supposed to come out?
Not a clue.
Oh. Maybe
they're filming right now, though. They are recording right now. So I want to say next year. Yeah.
It's going to be a show.
It's
like
a show.
Each book's going to be a season.
I'm not completely sure how they're doing it.
Dang, that's
especially
gonna be a long time.
I know. I hope it's not like a season per each of them, but like, oh gosh, I just thought of a scene of. Oh no, I just thought of a scene, and I am not ready to watch it. We're moving on.
We're not ready.
Oh no, I'm not ready. Okay. Go to your exciting book news.
I am
movie adaptations.
So excited. We talked about this, I think, last week, but y'all are going to listen to it again.
Yes.
But You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hoggle is getting a movie, and I freaked out. That's been I've only had 2 5-star romance reads of the year so far, and this is one of them. I loved it.
And she, I don't think, is getting the love she deserves.
No one talks about her.
But this getting a film adaptation.
What's his name? The guy from You.
Yes.
Oh
my gosh, from Gossip Girl.
Oh, sorry, Gossip. I haven't even seen You.
I thought you have. You haven't seen Gossip Girl either?
Okay, but I know that he's from that.
Is it Penn Badgley? I don't know. I'm going to say it all wrong.
That guy.
All we're doing
we're talking about
is pronouncing names wrong tonight.
We're on a roll. But it's that guy. And I feel like he's kind of huge. So I'm kind of freaking out that he's going to be the guy. But I can totally see him playing that character.
When I saw the picture, I was like, absolutely.
Both of them.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I have no idea when it's coming out.
But so excited. Congratulations, Sarah.
Basically, we've already bought our movie tickets.
Yeah.
Like, we're ready.
Sad.
I can't even wait.
I cannot wait to see the little,
oh my gosh,
like trinket store turned into.
And their house.
Their house.
That's what I'm so excited for.
And the little canoe. Oh. losing.
Y'all,
I'm dying.
Please read this book. It's so funny. I think it'll be the most fun to watch.
Oh
on
my
screen.
gosh.
When
Them-
she goes, the mother-in-law.
I was about to say
She
when
is
she's down at the
crazy.
door and they like from the window.
Oh my gosh. Can you even handle it?
I'm
It's
so
gonna be
excited.
funny. And when she has to go shovel their driveway. I'm gonna die.
Wait, this is gonna be so good.
I'm gonna be
Sarah,
happy.
congratulations. For real.
We need to give her a little round of applause because I'm so happy for her. I don't feel like she's getting the love she deserves, so this is a huge win.
Yeah.
And Sammy and I have already basically bought our tickets.
We're there.
To come.
We're sad.
so excited.
I love
I
it.
can't wait.
Another movie, while we're talking about movies,
Ugh.
we were talking about this the other day. People we meet on vacation.
You
Another
have to read
I
this
know.
book. It's
I
so
will read
good.
it before the movie
Yeah.
because I won't be able to like not.
This
But
is one of my top
I
two.
don't really
for-
understand why it's coming out in January.
Okay, weird. Because I thought
If anyone knows,
100%
let us know.
I thought 100% it was gonna come out this summer because it's definitely like a
It'd be
summery
such a good
book.
summer movie.
I am pumped about the cast, though. I think she did a phenomenal job casting the two of them, Poppy and Alex. It's the girl from the show that Amazon did. Actually, isn't
We
it
are
Amazon?
Amazon's biggest fans tonight.
Isn't that
I don't know.
Jane? Is her name? What's that show called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shoot. I can't remember, but she's so cute. I think she's adorable. And I
Okay.
think she's going to do such a good job playing Poppy. And then Alex, this is the one that kind of surprised me, but I'm okay with it. But
Okay.
it's the guy who plays President Snow in Songbirds and Snakes?
Yeah.
Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Yeah.
I cannot wait any sort of
Names.
or title tonight.
You're
But
welcome,
you guys know what I'm talking about. But it's the two of them. I think they're going to be precious. I can't wait.
Okay. Cool.
But January, boo.
Yeah, I will read beforehand. You guys
You
should
have
read
plenty of
beforehand.
time.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna have a month, but
yeah, well, we're good. We're stacked on time. But
I
the
can't
other
wait.
big news we saw
Oh,
about books
yeah.
coming out. This is my last piece of news, I think. Abby Jimenez, while we were on the Abby
So
Jimenez
excited.
train
I
tonight,
know.
not one, but 2 book releases next year.
I can't wait. I wonder what they're gonna be though. I feel
I
like
think it's going to have to be the Say You'll Remember Me,
I
like,
agree.
continuation.
it's got to be something new.
Gotta be. I'm pumped.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
it's
so
gonna be great.
those are some of our biggest book newses. Book newses, is that a
Book
word?
newses. I think it's
Some
fine.
book newses. There
I
it
think it's
is.
fine. Yeah.
You can tell we've been here too long.
Yeah.
If you've stuck with us this long,
you.
thanks for being here. I'm glad you stuck around. We had a lot
have
to say.
chatty episode, but we hadn't gotten to sit down and talk about books and news that we've heard recently, so we felt like this.
Yeah, we felt like you guys also needed to hear us talk about it.
Apparently.
We didn't just want to tell each other, we wanted to tell you too.
Yep. That's about it. Well, thanks so much for listening. Make sure that you like, subscribe, leave us a review, anything. We love to continue improving on the podcast. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.